Hello everyone and happy 2022. Oh my gosh, we are in the new year and I am super excited. There is a lot going on here. If you've been around my channel for the past few months, you know that we bought a house, we've been working on it and fixing it, and now we're working on moving in. And yeah, it's been a long process, but it is happening. And look, we have a blank slate in the background, but I'm pretty excited about that because it's perfect for what I'm going to share with you today, because today in my blank slate here, we are creating a vision board for my planner for 2022. Yes, I'm super excited. See, a vision board starts with a blank slate, and then you just add all your hopes and dreams and desires and inspirations and motivations, you know, all those things. And that helps make you reach the goals and who you want to be for the year, which is what I'm excited to do. Now, this idea came from my fabulous friend Jess from the channel My Magical Planner, and she coordinated this and got a few of us together to create vision boards for today, which I'm excited to see theirs too, because I'm sure each one of us will have a different take on it, as well as different goals and ideas, right? So I can't wait to see all of those. I will link everyone's channel down below, along with Jess's channel at My Magical Planner. Please visit that. I know I will be, but you know what? Right now, I'm just excited to get all of this fun, motivational, goal-setting, thinking, vision-y stuff happening. So let's flip the camera down and just get started. So I'm pretty excited to start off this new year with a fresh slate and a vision board. Now, it's been a while since I've created a vision board, but you know what? I am going old school on this. Well, sort of old school with a little modern twist. You'll see. Back in the day when I made vision boards, we would gather all the magazines we had in the house, which I don't know what happened to all the magazines. Don't have any magazines, but we would gather all the magazines in the house and cut out all kinds of pictures that inspired us, dreams that we had, some that kind of made goals that we wanted, and put them all on a board so that I can look at it through the year. And what that does is it helps visualize who you want to be, what type of person you want to be, what kind of goals that you want to reach, and how you want to be, you know, by the end of the year or however long your vision board lasts. Now, today, don't have all the magazines, so I'm going to do a little modern twist because we do have the internet. So I perused the internet for all kinds of pictures, and I just grabbed a bunch of them that spoke to me, right? And I printed them on these papers. Now, what I did though is I printed them on sticker paper. This is just 8.5 by 11 sticker paper. And because then I don't need a glue stick to glue them on. So I have a whole bunch of images here that just spoke to me and who I want to be and what I want to do and all of those good things. And I printed them out on these papers because I am also just going to cut them out like I did back in the day with the magazines. So kind of old school yet new school, right? Well, I'm also going to be using, I pulled out a few sticker books. I'm not sure if I'll use these, any of these, some of these, or if I'll pull in another one. But I do have a few here because there are some words and quotes in these sticker books that I may want to pull in. So I just pulled these aside, you know, just in case. And if I use any of them, I'll let you know. And I also want to create my vision board on something. Now, I'm creating this vision board for my classic size happy planner. So I'm not going to have it on a poster board, which back in the day, that's what I would have done. But it's going in my planner. So what I did was I wanted it to be a little special. I picked up this book of scrapbook paper. Now see, I have to move things over. Picked this up at Michael's. Look at this, Key West, with all kinds of gorgeous papers in it. Beautiful color. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so much. This just invigorates me looking at it, right? And I chose a paper out of here, and I've already cut it down to the size that I'll need. So here we have it. So my vision board I'm creating on here, and I'm pretty excited about that. I've already cut them down to fit my classic happy planner, and I will show you more into that. But we also are pulled in some washi tape. See, the blue colors are showing through, right? Don't know which of these I'll use because you don't know right off the bat what you're gonna wanna do, right? And we need some scissors. So there we have it. This is what I'm using to create my vision board. I have a little bit of an idea in mind, but I really really don't know what's gonna happen until we start doing it. And that's the fun of it, because a vision board is kind of like a brain dump. There's no wrong way to do it. You just pick the images that inspire you, you cut them all up, and you stick them all around in a pleasing way to you, and then hopefully that inspires you through the rest of the year. And that's our goal. So you know what? I'm excited to get started. Let's clear this up and get to it. I am in love with the scrapbook paper that I chose to make my vision board on. The colors and the pattern, it just speaks to me. Now I cut 2 pieces here, so you can see the other side is the same, and they will be fitting together like this. And I will explain how this is gonna go together as we go, but right off the bat, I'll just let you know this is the side I'll be punching to put into my planner, so that you just have some perspective as I'm doing this. Now, first things first, I want to share with you my little word for the year, because I thought if I'm doing a vision board, my little word really just seems to be a big part of this. And I chose the word for this year of refresh, because really that's where I'm at right now. I am in need of some refreshing, you know. Oh, refresh is so great. It's just reinventing, reinvigorating. It's just all of the good things. We bought a new house we'll be moving into, so there's a lot of refreshing things automatically happening, but there's just a lot of things about me I want to refresh, and you'll see that as you notice the images that I chose for this. So because this word is such a big part of my 2020, I'm going to make it a part of my vision board for sure. And I'm going to start with a placement, and you know, I think somewhere in that general area is where I want it. Now I'm gonna do something a little different here, and I'm gonna take a pencil and I'm gonna kind of lightly pencil out kind of a little wiggly line going all around the word until it gets to there, because we're gonna do something very terrifying and I'm gonna cut that out. So wish me luck. Okay, I think this is going to look lovely. See the idea that I had? Yeah, I'm enjoying that. So before I put this in though, I want to connect this all together. And that's what I brought this washi tape out for. As I was looking at it, all these colors really blend in, but I kind of need a thick piece, and I think this one is blending in the most. So I think we'll go with that one over there. So let me move these to the side. And I'm going to open this up like so. And we're going to connect these pieces together. Okay, so we have this together, and let's see. So it opens and closes. See that? Look at that. And I want to put some on this edge too. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same type of technique with the same one. And next, we're gonna put our very important word of the year right in this space, and we will be all ready to begin. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. Now we have all of these. Now, I'm not going to be able to fit all of these pictures in my vision board, even though I want to. I'm gonna have to pick and choose, but it's just like when you had all the magazines around. You couldn't put them all in, but you do get to put as many in as you want and build this really cool collage. But before I can do that, I actually need to cut some of these out. There's a few I might want to start with. Like there's this one here. So I'm not cutting these very straight necessarily. I might straighten this out because it's straight there. I might change my cuts as I go. We'll see how it goes. And I'm just excited to see how this is going to turn out. I'll just cut it here because let's open this up. Yes. Okay, I have this image. I love this. I actually had created 2, but I didn't know which size I would want to use. And I think I just want to put this right here as part of my beginning. So I'm going to freeform cut around her a little bit and get that placed in. Let's get her on here. I'm pretty excited about this. Pretty excited. Let's fit this down here. I want her facing that, and I want this right on this edge. Yes. Oh, look at that. Okay, I have my foundation started, and you know what? There are a lot of images on here, so I'm gonna take some time and cut all these out, and then I'll be right back with you. Ooh, okay, that was fun. I got all of these cut out. Oh my gosh, so many pictures. I'm not gonna be able to put them all on, but I have a lot of great options of things I want to focus on this year, or things that are inspirational to me, things that are motivating me and who I want to be. Now, when you're doing a vision board, everyone's is going to be different because we're all in different place, and it depends on who we were before and who we want to be. And that's where I'm at here. That's why I have my refresh word here, because I am in need of a refresh and a want of a refresh. And what I ended up with when I was looking through photos is finding a lot of images that I was pulling from my past passions that maybe I haven't really been doing anymore. And I just want to reinvigorate myself with some of these passions. And that's what you're going to see with a lot of these images here. So what I want to start with first is that I did pull out these 4 images here, and they are, you know, pictures of places that could potentially be here where I'm at in the Midwest. They have those looks to them, and it's spring, summer, fall, and winter, because I really want to pay attention to what I'm doing all year long and through all the seasons. So I'm just gonna put them across the bottom here. So we have spring right here. Oh my gosh, so pretty. The spring here in the Midwest is beautiful. And one thing I love about the spring are those white trees there. We have a summer right here, and you know what? This looks a lot like where we are at here, especially right now where we live. We have a park across the street, and that's exactly what it looks like. I'll miss the park, but there is a lot of parks like this around in the Midwest. Gorgeous. Here we have the fall. Moving from Southern California to the Midwest, I got to experience all the seasons, including how gorgeous fall is. And we have a park here that has a bridge just like that we take walks in. So I want that down there. And then of course we have winter, which is what we're in now. It's funny because it hadn't snowed until we woke up this morning, and there's a very light layer of snow on the ground. So it's really nice. So it's just kind of an evolving thing, spring to summer to fall to winter. And I want to be reminded of how beautiful that is here, but also that all these things are for all of the seasons. Next, I want to just start laying some images down. So I was a photographer for many years. Rod and I taught photography. We taught the art of photography, actually. And I have, since we moved from California to here, I've put my camera down, and I haven't really revisited it since. And I'm feeling ready for it. I loved this image. I was gravitating towards a lot of images actually with hands, and you'll see a lot of that coming here because they're just of doing. So I'm just gonna kind of lay some images down to begin with. Rod and I also play the ukulele. You know, we say that word play loosely, but I want to get back into that too. Let me just put that there. Oh, these are some that I picked up. This image here, let's put her right here. Oh, very meditative. And I am a writer type, so I just want to get back to working on that again too. I have some other hand images that I want to pull up here. Some things that I love doing. I love baking. I want to, you know, some of you know that I've been talking about wanting to get back into reading. I fell away from a lot of things when we moved from California to here, and just general cooking. When we move into our new house, I'll have the space to do more of this than I have now. Here's some writing hands. This is a really cute one. It's a lot of doodles. It does say business in the center. And you know, I started an Etsy shop, and after I move, I'm gonna reopen it. I have a lot of ideas for it, and I'm going to be pushing myself graphically, and I wanna add that in here too. Let's see if we can layer some of these, you know, just lay them around till something speaks to you. Let's move on to another section before we make some final decisions, because one thing that I really want to get back into is traveling. And I have all of these vintage travel posters, and I picked some places that Rod and I have been together that we have had so much fun at. And I also have a bunch of tropical deals here going on because I'm loving the palm trees and missing the palm trees. We have some Caribbean, we have a cruise ship, love cruising. We've been to Hawaii a few times. Here's Puerto Rico and Yosemite. We had so much fun in Yosemite. And Alaska. There's another Hawaii one. So I think I kind of want, these pictures are bigger than you think to manifest the goals. But just arrange them a little bit. Maybe just use that palm tree and arrange some of these around it. So again, you know, everyone's vision board is going to look completely different. Yosemite doesn't seem to fit anymore, does it? I feel like tropical here. Feeling very tropical. So maybe we'll leave Yosemite out, but we'll put more palm trees. Yes. Okay. Something like that. I don't know. There's no wrong way to do it. No wrong way to do it at all. Okay, I did a few changes there because I started noticing everything was really tropical. So I took Alaska and Yosemite out because I think I'm feeling the tropical mood. So that's all good, right? That's all good. So we'll kind of leave that there for a bit. I have a few other ideas down here that I want to put in. I want to, you know, we are moving and I just want to, I have this down here because I want to make sure I build an area, like a little retreat area, like a little reading corner. And that's what this picture is about. Let's see. That's really pretty. Might cut that down a little bit. And I'm really desperate for some house plants. So some of that. This is pretty too though. You can just have fun with a lot of pictures, can't you? I like this picture here. Check this out. It is a book, but when you open it, you see all the different worlds and adventures you can go on. So maybe that's the right one. Yes. Maybe we put the chair here and the reading and the plants. Something like that maybe. Okay, you know what? I've been moving things around. I think I'm kind of happy with this. I do want to look at some stickers to possibly put some quotes in here. I know there doesn't look like to be much room, but before I stick anything down. And the Wild Style book has this page that has a lot of straight line quotes that I think will work easily in some of these places. This is going to be interesting because I want to lay these down before I lay these down because these are clear. So I can't really lay them on top. We won't be able to see them. They need to go on the white. And then I guess I'll start pulling the backs off and maybe cutting some down to make them fit better. But that's where we're at right now. Because I know this is going to be a travel area, I'm going to put this, it's time for a new adventure sticker right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, that works. That's okay if it moves around. Find your true wild self. I kind of want to put it at the top of here. So we're going to move these down and place this right in this general area, somewhat high up. Yes, I think that'll be nice. This one here says dare, dream, do, repeat. I have an idea. We'll put this one down here because that's a nice spot for some words. There's another one, and do all things with kindness. And we'll put that one down here. Yes. Oh, I like that. I like that. I didn't want to take too many larger words to take away from this refresh, but this find your true self, that just seems to fit. And then there's lots of little nuggets around here. Okay, love that. So now we get started laying some of this down, but first I want to cut this one down and we'll just see how this goes, right? Let's put it right here in the center. Yes. And just start laying these down. Okay, so I rearranged this a bit and I'm really liking how this is turning out. So now I have this last section to deal with, and this is the section that has all the hands of all the things that I want to be doing. Although some are down here, but it's okay. But this is just my hand section. So let's get rolling on that one. Okay, I found another sticker that I really want to put in here, and it's from the Out for Adventure book. Love this book because of all the tropical vibes, but it says, hello, wonderful life. And you know, that's exactly what's happening here, right? It's hello, wonderful life. So let me pull this up. And I like it because all of my other quotes are in black, and this is a rainbow. It's so colorful and gorgeous, and I really want to put it down here. So I think I'm going to move this up a little bit. Hello, wonderful life. Oh, that looks gorgeous with all the colors going this way and that. I'm loving that. Put that more that way maybe. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna make a little change. This poor section over here, oh my gosh. As much as I love these palm trees, I'm gonna move them or take them off because it's just not working for me. Although I love the palm trees, don't get me wrong. So let's set that aside. I want it a little more active because it's time for an adventure. Yeah, that's just a bit more active, right? Oh, look at that. I like that. Look, let's cut Yosemite off of here. Will that fit? Let's do that. Okay, let's set Yosemite right down here with these guys. There we go. Oh, there we go. See, look at the travel posters and the travel places. I like that. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna call this done. Let me get my planner and put it in there. I'm really excited about this. This has really turned out nice. It's super cute. I'm gonna put it right in front here so that I can look at it whenever I open my planner, and I can say refresh, which is my word for the year, which is just giving me all of those great, like, reinvigorating words. And then I open it, and this is what I'm seeing for myself and what I want to do and who I want to be this year. And it's Find Your True Wild Self with all my hand images here, some for business with doodles and my sticker business. And there's a lot of writing. Do you see a lot of writing going along? A lot of reading and a lot of cooking and vegetable. I love vegetables, yes. I love baking. I love anything with the vegetables. And there's writing in a lot of different ways. So that's really definitely coming out. My Once Upon a Time sticker is also my writing, and I just needed that picture. It's just so peaceful, such a peaceful picture with the journals and the cup of coffee, beautiful background. We go down here, and this shows my reading. I want to get my reading on more this year again, and we have a book here that shows all the adventures and exploration you can have when reading. I want to build a really cool corner, a reading corner for myself in my home, and I just loved that image, and I just want to fill it with houseplants too. I need all the green going on. And down here we have our seasons, because I want to do all of this for all the seasons. We have spring, summer, fall, and winter. We have dare, dream, do, repeat, and do all things with kindness. Yes, definitely. And then up here, we can't forget, looks like it's time for a new adventure, right? Because I changed my sticker out. Sometimes the image that you have that you love so much may be the one that you also have to just change out, because then it makes more sense. To me, this one made more sense because I'm actively planning trips, and again, it's with the hands, right? And we have posters of some places Rod and I have been to together that we absolutely loved and had great times. It's very motivating and inspirational for me. So we have the Caribbean, we have a cruise ship. I love cruising. Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Yosemite, and Alaska. So who knows where we'll be going this year, right? And then you get down in here. I love how it says refresh, and then it goes right into her with that colorful hair. Oh, I love that so much. Here's my camera, and it's just kind of a part of her, which my camera always had been. I had a Canon 7D, and it was always just like an extension of my hands and all of that. So we will hopefully get back into some of that this year. That'll be really fun. I could maybe share some of my photography with you too. That would be really fun. And into, let's see if I can pull my ukulele out and see if I can get maybe just a little bit better. And hello, wonderful life. So Yeah, I really love this so much. I want to thank Jess so much from My Magical Planner for this great idea and organizing this group together. I mean, it's a little bit daunting doing a vision board, I think, in front of people or just in alone, because how do you know where to start? What do you do? And I think that the idea there is that everyone's vision board is their own. It's unique. So however you want to do it or what you want to say in your vision board is right, because that's who you are. So I'm happy that Jess had me do this. I'm happy she organized it, and I will link her video down below as well as everyone else's socials who are involved in this, because I just can't wait to go see all their vision boards, to see what they're coming up with for this year, and just to get a little more idea of who they are, because I think you learn a lot about people through their vision boards. So I will link them all down below, and I will go check them out. Anyway, let me know what you think. Are you creating a vision board? I would love to hear from you. And what's the big thing that you're looking forward to this year? Yeah, I would love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day. Oh, look at that. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.